A loaf of sandwich bread contains 24 slices. Which of these tables correctly shows the ratios of different number of loaves of bread to the number of total slices they contain? So I'm still going to circle my key information. A loaf of bread contains 24 slices. So that's the same thing as saying one loaf contains 24 slices. Which of these tables correctly shows the ratios of different numbers of loaves of bread to numbers of total slices? So I'm noticing that every single one of these ratio tables starts off with one loaf of bread and 24 slices, which is good and makes sense because that's what this says right here. One loaf contains 24 slices. But the rest of the ratio table is wrong. But you guys should know that once you're given the first row of a ratio table, you can always just find your multiples of each column or row, and that will also create a ratio table. So if I roll my ones, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I roll my 24s, 24, then what comes next is 48. And if I keep rolling my 24s, I will get 72, 96, which looks exactly like choice A. You find your reduced ratio, and then you find your multiples on the way up. The other thing you can look at is whether or not there's a way to get between the different units by either multiplying or dividing. If you look at these problems, it should always be, this is going to be a little hard to see, times 24. But if you go across, times 24 doesn't work there. Times 24 doesn't work here or there. Neither does this. Times 24 doesn't work. Times 24 doesn't work. This was a pretty easy problem that some people got tricked on. Again, reduce the ratio and then roll your numbers up. The answer choice was A.